So I've been missing again from YouTube. I tried to make some stuff that I enjoyed making, but then that took way too long. I got caught up in the details of it, and then I tried to do stuff that was easy and fast, and I didn't like what came from that. And so I took a pause, and then recently I've been posting to Instagram. I wanted to see if I could enjoy making short form, because I didn't in the past. But yeah, it was actually not too bad. So I've been posting there for a while, and finally decided that I really needed some gear that could help me make the process easier. Like every time I wanted to do stuff, I'd have to bring this heavy ass big camera, because I have this old, like, it's almost 20 years old, I think. Oh no, maybe 15, but it's like an old Canon cinema camera. And it's nice, but it's too much. So I finally got this little thing that I can bring with me, and I can set up easily, and we'll see where that takes me. I have this idea, and we'll see how it goes, how I enjoy it. Like, I have a principle about this whole content creation thing, is that I'm not a content creator. That's not what I do. So if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to do it. It's easy as that. Like, I have to enjoy it, and I have to enjoy the result as well. So we'll see how it goes. But the idea is this. I have this little camera now that I can bring along with me, and it's easy for like shots like this where I just walk and talk, but I can also set it up and actually capture both really nice video and photos if I want to. So what I'll try to do is I'll just go for walks, and I will record my thoughts, speak about a topic. Today I'm talking about content creation. And I'll put out a pretty loosely edited long form piece on YouTube, and then I will find the little moments that I feel are worth it to make short form from. And that will be the process, and hopefully it gets me out of my head a little bit and into just a routine where I can create while I do something that I otherwise would be doing, which is walking. My old legs need to be used every day at the moment. I still have an injury of sorts. My Achilles has been killing me for a while. It got better because I was walking all winter, but then a few weeks back I got a little too eager with the running, and I immediately felt it afterwards. And so now I'm slowing down again and doing primarily walks with little jogs in between. I'm just going to show you where I'm at. Like, this is where I typically go walking. It's such a nice area. Last year they had like semi-wild horses, like Icelandic horses, just grassing here and being free all fall. I'm not sure why they're not here now. So a topic that I had like top of mind when I left to go walk was the concept of like changing your relationship to what it means to make decisions, and particularly what it means to make decisions that you know are good for you but requires you to let go of some vice, some habit that yeah, you don't really want to let go of, but you know you have to. And like I've had to let go of many things in my life. Very first one was smoking. I used to smoke a lot. It's just when I was in my late 20s. And I guess all the way until 30 something, 37. I tried to quit so many times. And like I have all sorts of like I have allergies and stuff. So smoking, it was just really bad for me. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know. Let me just show you what it looks like when you get to the water. It's not as warm as in Costa Rica, where I've spent a lot of my time lately, but it is beautiful all the same. It's summer in Denmark at the moment, and we get like anywhere from 18 to 30 degrees. Usually it's like 20, 22, and today it's a little chilly, but it's still nice, and oh, it's beautiful. All the way down there is the ferry that I usually take from the other side. Oh, why does it turn? I have to learn how to use this thing. And someone's sailing here. Maybe it's Truman. Could be. Anyways, I'm kind of getting to appreciate nature here. I don't think I really appreciated like nature in Denmark growing up, and honestly the weather is also most of the time so bad, so why would you? But now it's nice. Yeah. I've had to let go of many things in my life. And I mean, I don't mind sharing about it, but I don't really think it makes sense to make this about me. But just in brief, I had to let go of smoking, drinking, sugar, porn, entertainment, and finally the need for validation from the outside. All of these things I've had to let go. And it's, oh man, some of them have been a struggle. But the thing is, like we know inside that it would be better if we did, like if we made the decision and followed through and just finally gave up that thing that's quietly controlling our life. And I've come to think about change and choices as something that happens more than something we actively control. Like, I don't think that I had much conscious choice in the process of finally letting go of smoking. I tried to quit for 10 years maybe. And always with a sort of self-judging, I don't even know what to call it, but I think you know the attitude towards yourself about things that you feel like you should be doing but you aren't doing, or you are doing that you shouldn't be doing. And it's just, you can try and try and try and quit from that mindset, from that energy, and it just never works. Like, you have discipline and willpower for like a little bit, and that feels good, and then you applaud yourself, but eventually it all comes tumbling down and you revert to your old shitty patterns, and then you feel even worse than you did before. All because you think you can guilt yourself into living a better life. And it just does not work. I've never met anyone that it worked for. I don't know, maybe they're out there. Maybe you guilted yourself into a better life. Didn't work for me, and I've never met anyone that it worked for. The only thing to me that works is softness, full self-acceptance, self-love, understanding that you are not the master of your patterns. We have to soften long enough for the subconscious part of us to fully realize and understand just what it is that we're doing to ourselves, that what we're doing is not only hurting us, but silently or slowly killing us, whether it be physical or mentally, physically or mentally or emotionally or spiritually. There are many ways we can die and just walk around as zombies in life. I don't want you to be a zombie. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. Whatever it is that you have a hard time letting go of, you have to stop with the guilt, with the shame, with the I should be doing better at life. None of us are in any kind of control. We're all these little products of circumstance that get to observe the experience of life from the inside, while trying to think what it may look like from the outside, because we're so self-conscious that we always worry about what the world thinks of us. Or at least I did. I don't know if if everyone does, not necessarily, but I think a lot of people do. The trick to making things last, to making change that lasts, change that requires you to give up of something you have held on to for so long because it helped you cope with something in life. For me, like, I remember smoking used to bring me such a feeling of freedom. Like, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted, and I was kind of cool while I did it. We have to soften long enough to understand that we're not in control and we are okay. We're just human. Humans trying to do what humans do, but failing along the way. And then eventually, if you chill the fuck out long enough, eventually you'll come to the realization that it's better on the other side. It's better on the other side of not smoking. It's better on the other side of not eating shit. It's better on the other side of getting off to porn. It's better on the other side of wasting your life watching entertainment on a screen. It's better on the other side So when we choose, we don't choose with our mind because of a guilt trip. We choose because we actively take part in shaping the future, and a future that's better than what we've experienced so far. And that choice isn't hard. That choice comes easy and it sticks, but only if we chill the fuck out. Only if we relax, lean into our humanness. Oh, I love these trees. Look, like these oak trees in the middle of nowhere. And they don't grow very tall. I don't know why. Maybe their roots don't allow it here. Maybe it's the wind. Other places they grow way taller, but here they're like almost like little bushes. Like that one too. I have to find out. And then I press here and it zooms. Yes! Look at me zooming on my little camera thingy. I think part of why I want to just emphasize so much the value of softening up and opening up to good decisions happening inside of you, and just like when they show up, you feel them coming and you're like, I know it's time, and then you choose and you feel like, yeah, I made the choice, but really you just experienced it happening. I feel like so many of us we grow up so worried about becoming something in this world. Something unique, something special, something worth the admiration of others. And in that search for whatever it is that's going to make us special, we forget to take care of ourselves. And we miss the point of it all, which is like, okay, let's say you do want to produce the golden eggs. Like, you're familiar with the story of the golden goose, right? That produces golden eggs. And then you slaughter it to get all the eggs inside of it, and then the goose is gone. It's like, you had the goose, just let it lay the eggs. Well, you're the fucking goose. And all of the good things that may come from you, through you, whatever, by you, they'll only come if you take care of yourself. Like, I realize that there are certain, how do you say, what's it called? When something is not like it usually is. Exceptions, there are certain exceptions, like the haunted artist that has to be in pain and like just suffer through life in order to make anything interesting, but that's not us. And honestly, I feel like even with art, like there's a part of art, I feel, in the future that's about reminding humanity of beauty. And I don't think you can do that if you're in too much pain. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, you have to be in a little pain, I guess, in order to feel like making something beautiful is even worth it. There's a guy fishing, I'm going to show you, without him seeing. I hope he catches something, but I'm sure even if he doesn't, he's gonna be just fine. I've started making music, like for reels lately. Not for Instagram reels, I'm just using the childish way of the word. For real, like I've been making music. I've been recording and producing my own songs and getting to something that I actually feel good about. And like I find myself deep in the work for hours and hours and not worrying about anything else. And I've been trying to get into that state of creativity with music for so long. But I had to also just chill the fuck out and make a couple of decisions. There were still a few things in my life that I needed to let go of. And now that they're gone, it just kind of is happening. And I don't know what it's going to lead to. Maybe nothing at all. Maybe I'll waste half of my life trying to be someone that makes interesting music and 5 people are going to like it, like my mom and my dad and a few others. But maybe it's going to be something. And I've had this more than a desire in me for so long to actually go ahead and try to make something of my ideas. And I failed to follow through on it because I had too many other things in my life that I would run to, that I would use as a way of coping with the discomfort of not being good enough for my own taste. And so you can call that procrastination out of perfectionism. I don't give a fuck what you call it. I'm so tired of the labels. Do you get me? Like all the labels that people put on other people immediately when they hear just parts of a story of their life. They're like, oh, you're this and you're that. You have to do this and you have to do that. I'm so fucking tired of it. I hope I can avoid like seeing people through those labels myself. It's not easy. But I hope I can avoid it because I don't think it helps. Someone pointing out that I have a tendency to want to strive towards perfection and I should just I should just be okay with mediocre work. It's not going to help me. The fuck are you talking about? I don't want to make things that aren't. They don't have to be perfect. Like I've said this in another rant, is like, I'm not a fucking perfectionist. I don't need things to be perfect. But I have taste, and my taste matters, and I need to follow my taste, and I need to trust that when my internal experience of whatever I'm engaged in says this is not good enough, I have to listen. And sometimes when I get that experience that this is not good enough, it means that I'm not good enough. It means I have to work harder. I need to learn more guitar. I need to work on controlling my voice, all those things. And being like naive and a little bit soothing, comforting about it and saying, oh, but it's so good. You just have to be okay with you know what you're doing. I was like, no. First of all, no, and second, no. I want to make it better, but that requires work, like actual work. And in the past, I've had way too many things to escape to. That whenever that work showed up, that I needed to actually spend time in that space of discomfort where there's just too far between where you are and where you can imagine being at the time. Like if you have too many things to run to, you're just gonna run. So we have to make those choices, but we can't do it from a place of self-judgment, critique, and a need to be something. It doesn't work, is my experience at least. Wait, I should go here and just show you the water from this side. It's so nice here. It's a walk of about, I don't know how much it is, maybe like 7 kilometers I walk this route. But it's so beautiful because it's a mix of open land, forest, and then the water here. And I'm just gonna show you. I'm super curious like how this is going to be when I get back, if I'm able to put this together into something remotely interesting for YouTube or not. But let's see what it looks like. I've talked about this in the past, I think mostly on Instagram, but for sure one of the reasons that I've struggled to be consistent with making content and enjoying it is because I give too much of a fuck. And yeah, I think I came to that point a couple of months back, where I was like, finally, I felt that decision happening inside of me, where it's like, you know that feeling that you've had for way too long now, where every time you try to make something, you give a fuck about what people think instead of just making something and getting better at it and saying what you believe to be both true and worthwhile? Yeah, I'm over it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I also say a lot of fuck recently. I don't actually usually do that. I don't know. It's like my system has a need to get all the fucks out, and then eventually they'll all be out and I'll speak in plain English. Sometimes when I run, this is all the way from when I was a child, when I would go for a run, I would end up having little melodies and words repeating in my head to keep the rhythm of one, what do you call it? One stride after stride. And here, a couple of weeks back, I had this one that came. I was like, I don't give a fuck, but I care a lot. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore, but I do care. Like, I do care, and I think that matters. And I think it'll start to show more and more. The less of a fuck I give, the more it will actually become obvious that I care, and the more I'll be able to reach people in the way that I know that I can when I'm with them, just like in real life, away from the fucking screen. It's so hard to reach people genuinely through a screen. And I'd like to be able to. And I think I do somewhat sometimes with some people, but I would like to be able to more so than what I'm capable of now. And that requires a continued journey of losing all the masks, all the personas, all the performance, all the front that comes up when you press record. Just throwing it all away. So there's access. There has to be access to the stuff on the inside. It can't just be a front. If it's just a front, just talk to ChatGPT. Like, if there's no actual humanness in the message, in the delivery, in the beyond the intent. Like, this is a matter of skill also, because lots of people have good intentions, but they just they get stuck behind the front, and so we lose the human, and then it doesn't matter. We can just go and chat with AI. This is one of my favorite trees here. I'm going to show you, and this is because of the light. Like the light on these trees is so fantastic, like spectacular. It's like a golden glow. Ja. So this is a new thing for me. I'll try it out. Like for a while, because like when I choose to do something for a while, I can do it. I don't need to worry about not following through. It's only like the problem typically for me is if there's no solid choice, then it's too easy to go back. But I'll do this for a while, see how it feels, see if it turns into something of value. And obviously, like, you play a big part in this. So if you're like still watching at this point after a long walk and ramble, please like do give me a thumbs up and like leave a message or whatever, but just like let me know what and how this was of value to you, because then I know to keep going. I think I can find a process that I enjoy, but let's be honest, if it doesn't reach anyone, I'm not going to be doing this. I don't enjoy it that much. Then I'd rather just play my guitar. But I do enjoy just walking like this and just speaking what's on my mind. And I have plenty of things on my mind. So it should be easy to make lots of videos. Oh, I want to show you this part down here. I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but I'm just going to show you because I often walk here. And it's like there's a bunch of deer down here that live in the marsh. And then I think like there's a farmer that grows like the grass that they used to put on the roof of the little old houses. That's what's down there. And I think you can see like how it's used here on this, like these. I think that might actually be the guy that has that field. Anyway. Oh yes. On Saturday, so today's Tuesday. I don't know when I'll put this out, but on Saturday I'll be going to England to be with all the weirdos at Medicine Festival, and I'm looking forward to that so much because it's like my favorite people, my favorite artists, and I'm gonna go work before the camp or before the festival and then just enjoy myself. I don't know if I know anyone there. I probably will, but one of the reasons that I got this little recording thing was because I knew I was going to be going, and then like I got this offer for like an exceptional good deal on this piece of gear, and I thought, you know what, yes, because I want to bring it to England, take lots of videos and photos of weirdos jamming out to medicine music. So I'll definitely be posting some stuff from there. But yeah, I'm gonna put this thing in my pocket and finish the walk in silence, I think. But just look how beautiful these trees are. Like, nothing special, but it's just, they're so cool. So thanks for listening. I'll see you soon. Bye.